my coffee!
Swell, whoa. Oh my gosh.
The juice is on the loose. That's a MacGyver right there.
That's MacGyver.
Give me dribble or give me death.
We were supposed to be in Hampton, Virginia 3 days ago for the Salty Dawg Rally, but we are still in Deltaville and still doing sea trials. The boat is not ready to make the 5-day passage from Virginia to Marsh Harbor in the ABACOS, and we have a small weather window that just opened, but we have to leave tonight. We had hoped this sea trial would be issue-free, but it's not, yet again. We have an issue with the fuel injectors, and it's not looking good now to leave tomorrow. Alex is on his way here to Deltaville, even though we're supposed to be picking him up 6 hours south in Hampton. This is really not a good start to an offshore passage, and wondering if we're even gonna get offshore. Hey! He's here!
Lined up.
Welcome!
Thank you.
We're gonna come help you now. Well, it's pretty much a miracle that we're leaving, and even more of a miracle that Alex is here. This is awesome. In taking video, probably because we left at 9 o'clock last night. It was pitch black and it was all hands on deck and a super sporty sail the entire time. It's been really sporty this whole day from daybreak. We got the sails up. We're so glad Alex is with us. Having him is just awesome. We've got the sails raised. Ooh, we're doing 5/8, huh? We gotta adjust the main. So we're back to sailing. The winds have died a little bit. Got both sails out. No reef anymore. We did reef earlier, but now we're not reefed. And we're making good time. We have not been doing much filming, and part of that is because we've just been really attending to the boat and issues that we've been facing. Like, we got a split in our coolant line that goes into our hot water heater, which exploded under the bed with our batteries and inverter, so that had to be cleaned up and then fixed.
Let's see if that works. That's a MacGyver right there.
That's MacGyver. Oh man, you are awesome.
So far, so good.
That's awesome.
Let's hope it stays that way.
And we have an air cover that has come off that needs to be fixed and replaced, and trying to keep on top of everything that's happening. And the swell and the chop have just been really difficult to do anything effective while we are under sail. So that's been really hard, and it's very easy to get seasick when you're down below trying to do something. We also had a wave break, and we didn't realize that our hatch was open. So the wave just came through and crashed into one of our heads, which soaked the head and our washing machine, and so that had to be cleaned up as well. It's not finished being cleaned up because it's just too dangerous to try and work in that space when the boat is literally crashing. It almost feels like hitting a brick wall. We are doing pretty well on our journey. We have an estimated time of arrival at 3 in the morning right now on Friday, which is not good. We really need to be getting in on Thursday night. We were on track for that when we were doing 6-7 knots, but now we've dropped under 6 knots and we're just kind of feeding into it at the moment. We've got about 40 nautical miles before we head off into the Gulf Stream. Not sure what that's going to look like. We've heard from the forecast from Chris Parker that the crossing the Gulf Stream after 7 p.m. tonight is going to be rough. 6-foot swell, whoa. Oh my gosh. 6-foot swell, 3 to 5-foot wind chop, and not a lot of wind. So we're really just gonna have to push through. It's gonna take about, I don't know, 10-12 hours. We will enter that 11 o'clock tonight, later than we had hoped, but that's kind of what's happening at the moment. This is day 2. Got the parasail up, a lot of dolphins playing with us. on the water. We've tried our parasail, we've tried our main, our jib, and the wind is just too variable and gusty for anything to work. We're going with the twin Yanmars. And the best news of all is we're in t-shirts and shorts now because it is beautiful. The temperature is perfect. It's probably in the low 70s. 2 days in, we're doing well. Last night, the Gulf Stream was calm. We were expecting a very, very rough crossing and it was perfectly calm. Our first reefing line snapped, so we have replaced it. You see it got chewed up. Oh, this is like a 5-hour job. It's just crazy how long it takes to do this. But we've got to get it done because we need our first reef, that's for sure. My messenger line that I made worked. I was able to pull it through. But once I get the line I need to feed through, I'm going to attach it to this, pull this back through with the mouse line, and that'll refeed the mouse line. Well, it's our third morning out on the water, and while the seas are pretty calm, it's just a motion that rocks the boat from port to starboard, which is not a motion that feels great. So we're kind of all just getting done what we need to get done and just doing our best. We are making good time, just don't have a lot of wind. So it's just a constant motor sail. That's what we're doing now, hoping that things will get better tomorrow. We have been doing a lot of snacking this time. Alex brought all of these amazing snacks, and really we've just been munching lightly over the course of the last few days, eating a lot of avocados, hummus, veggies. Alex hasn't been feeling well most of the trip, which is unfortunate, but I think he'll get better today. Brown and I thankfully have been okay.
Team council, reeling one in.
Oh, we gotta get this on video.
It's got I'm videoing right now. Look at how beautiful that fish is.
That's cool, man.
Who needs the Big Rock tournament? Here on Blown Away, we're also very ecologically sensitive. We're cleaning the ocean one net at a time.
Here we are as far off of the U.S., 250 nautical miles in the ABACOS as we'll be, far away from land on our passage.
And we're working on projects.
Let me just pull it through.
Okay.
What you doing, babe?
What
are you guys up to?
Stringing the second reef line.
Hey,
Okay.
There's a barb right there. I don't like that.
Where?
Don't pull. Yeah, there.
Dremel?
Feel that right there.
That is really sharp.
Yeah, we don't want to pull on that.
Well, that's definitely
we need to file that down.
Yep.
Dremel?
Yep.
The juice is on the loose.
Everybody have their safety glasses on. Give me Dremel or give me death.
Ah,
Was
look
that
at that.
it?
It's like
Was
a
that
weapon. He's wielding it like a weapon.
All right,
That was it.
let's get rid of some burrs. Oh man, it's like a brand used one.
You know what? You get it all here on the Blown Away channel. That was a beautiful.
When Alex isn't seasick, he's funny.
Yeah. That's what all it's
Don't tell
funny.
everybody I got a seasick.
Oh, that's good. Oh. What you doing there, Admiral?
Making a messenger line.
We're upgrading your lines while it's nice and calm.
And why are we upgrading those lines, and what are we upgrading them with?
We're going from a 12 millimeter to an 8 Dynamicore.
Ooh, look at the difference. Put it up close. That's huge.
All right, let's do it.
Do you think this movie's gonna be PG with my shirt off? We can bleep this if we need to.
Okay. We don't want people unsubscribing.
Look at this. It's not even refastened or is fastened incorrectly when this was put in and it's popped out. I've got to find the other screws.
In the meantime,
Alright.
that's a pretty big,
I've got
fatty screw.
I think she's on.
Good. It's a good thing.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
It just helps to have somebody standing there, like
Cheering you on.
at least telling you what not to do, right?
I think we've had a good night. We've got 2 new reef lines in. You've refastened the exhaust thingamabob.
Oh yeah, Alex.
We did good.
Alex has inspired us. This guy can fix just about anything.
Oh, don't jinx us.
I'm trying to catch up with him and not feel bad about myself. I'm coming up with things to fix just so I'll feel better about myself.
We'll come up with more.
Okay, good.
We're on a boat.
I think so.
It's Wednesday morning. It's 6:40. I started my shift at 6. I love this 6 to 9 shift because you have only about 25 minutes of pitch black and then you start to see the sun rise, which is just beautiful. What are you doing?
Hey, Brown, is the
I'm
coffee
trying to
ready
coffee.
Doesn't everybody do this for 20 minutes for 1 cup?
There's got to be a better way.
I ordered this. It's a Java press on Amazon. Had 5-star review. Don't buy one. It takes forever, and I need my coffee.
Alex, do you have a solution?
I got an idea.
No. MacGyver over here has an idea.
Okay, now ready?
Yeah.
MacGyver. No
You feel
way.
it grinding?
Yeah.
This is the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. Try it.
And there we go. So that cut down the time by like what,
10 minutes?
10 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Just one of many things that Alex, aka MacGyver, contributes on this boat.
Glad I can
And
help.
this being the most important thing.
Nobody
Alex-
really wants a workout before their coffee.
Oh my gosh, it's a whale!
Look.
Oh my
No
gosh! Wow!
Unbelievable. Oh yeah. Oh, I predict Mahi.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Whoa. Yeah, don't keep coming.
Oh, he just got off.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see him jump?
No.
Yeah, he jumped. It was a big mahi.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
This one's definitely not as big as the last one.
Our first mahi. Bro, we got another one!
coming. I'm coming. I'm coming, boy. No way.
Don't lose him, don't lose him, don't lose him! Oh my gosh, that's crazy!
Beautiful. I want to get my feet. They're beautiful. Look what happened to the little one. I don't see a little one.
Wow! Eli's gonna be so proud!
Awesome.
Dude!
Let's freaking killer. Woo! Killer. Yeah.
Awesome ending to an awesome day. 2 whales this morning, 2 mahi for dinner. Well done, boys. our 5th morning and we are a few hours out. It looks like we're arriving at 12:35, which is 4 hours from now. We have been motoring the whole time, literally, since we left Virginia. Gonna drop the sails in a little while. Haven't caught any fish this morning, but it's time to reel everything in.
Wow, here we are after almost 5 days at sea. We're finally here. All the boat work that we've done, all the passage that we've endured, which really gets better as the passage goes. It takes about 2 or 3 days to really start getting into it and to get used to it. Thanks guys for coming along with us, and really appreciate it that you want to watch us as we explore. What would make us so happy would be if you subscribe, hit the like button, and please share our videos. We really appreciate that. Now we're starting to get some depth. Where it was just a hash mark for days, being in about 10,000 feet of water. Now we're starting to get closer.
Putting up the Q flag.
Whoa, first step to admission to the Bahamas.
Getting closer. I am at Bahamas Immigration, well I was, and everything is done online now, which is great, except if you miss something. Well, the Bahamas Immigration Service does not have internet that you can use, so I'm not checked into the country, but I was told to go walk down to town and get internet. So I am free in their country, but I am not checked in, and anyway, it's a little bit of a mess, but I think I've got it done. We'll see. Here's the immigration office. I'm coming back.
We
are officially cleared.
Yay, good job. I'm asking all of our fellow passengers here, what was their favorite part of the passage? What are your highs and lows?
Highs, whales, dolphins, and catching the 2 mahi. Lows, starting out at 9 o'clock at night when it was pitch black and 0 orientation. It was amazing considering that Alex arrived and he's like, yeah, let's go. Totally game for it. If he had any hesitation, I don't know if we would have done it. Second low was trying to keep the boat in the channel on the Chesapeake. I turned it over to Alex. It was really smart of me. I was like, oh, Alex, you're in control now. It was so hard to see anything.
I like how you did that. You put all the pressure on him when it was too late for him to get off the boat.
That was perfect. No, he did a great job. And then third low probably was when the first reef line snapped and I realized we had to change the reef line out at sea, and ended up being really easy, but that was a low.
Next stop, Alex.
I would say the first low was simply I'm into the trip recovering from bronchitis.
Ooh, yeah.
So I was already kind of a little nervous because I was coughing a little bit. And so the low for me was probably the motion of the boat. Probably the second day I was feeling real squishy. There was no rhythm to the boat movement. It was rocking in every direction. I don't think I ate for like 24 hours. And so I really was starting to hit a low point because I was like, is this something that I could really do? Is this something that we can do with the future of our plans of wanting to be on a boat? And so I guess I was second guessing the whole thing. Then the next day, I guess with the little bit of food that I finally started to get, the seas calmed down and it kind of just changed. I was like, oh, this is an adventure. This is cool, you know, and being way out in the water, my hesitation and doubts started to fade away a little bit. And it started to turn more into like an adventure, which is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I gotta say too, some of the night watches were tough for me.
Yeah.
I think my body cycle was used to being asleep at 3 in the
Me
morning.
too.
And so trying to stay up, and I was literally setting my stopwatch for every 15 minutes just to make sure I didn't doze off. And if I did, then I would wake up within like 10 minutes just so I could be awake, because I knew that was important. So I had a tough time with the night watches.
And what were your favorite things?
Helping fix stuff.
Yeah. You're good at that.
I like to help sort through the problems.
Oh, yeah.
And then definitely catching those mahi. That was awesome. Today pulling in with the clear water and going inland and eating some good food and going riding around and stuff. It's all worth it. So
fantastic. And knowing that Stacy's coming tomorrow, right?
That's right. Yeah, can't wait to see you, honey.
I'll have to say that my low was checking the engines. We had some engine work done on our boat at the boat yard that we went to, and I was just very leery of the quality of the work done, and so we would periodically run one engine 4 hours, shut it off, then start the other engine. Then we would check the oil and the coolant to make sure everything's fine, because you don't need any surprises especially when there's no wind and you're motoring most of the time. And we just weren't sure about the work. And so I went to check the oil on our starboard engine, 0 oil on the dipstick. And that's not good. Where was it? It was all underneath the engine and the engine bilge. So that was definitely my low point. High point were those fish, catching those fish. They're so beautiful. I always wanted to catch a mahi on the back of the boat, and that was just a real groundbreaking thing, and what a beautiful fish, and great to eat, and can't wait to get a whole lot more.